There are growing fears a fentanyl crisis is about to hit Ontario. The Ontario Association of Chiefs of Police is warning about a spike in bootleg fentanyl being sold on the black market. Fentanyl is an extremely powerful synthetic opioid and a lucrative source of income for organized crime. The drug is often manufactured in illegal labs in China and Mexico. It's also being found in substances including heroin and cocaine. Fentanyl is 100 times more powerful than morphine. An amount the size of 2 grains of salt can kill an adult. Joe Couto is with the Ontario Association of Chiefs of Police, one of the groups, as I mentioned, putting out this warning. So we've been talking about fentanyl for a while now. Why the warning now?
We've seen the wave starting in Western Canada and in surrounding states where we have seen the synthetic fentanyl, which is much more potent than the prescribed fentanyl. And what happens is people are simply not aware of what they are consuming, whether you're addicted or it's a recreational type thing. And put simply, this thing can kill if you don't know what you're taking.
Yep, the size that we just mentioned, it's so powerful and so deadly. You've seen a progression, as I understand it, very quick progression in the types of this drug that are out there as well.
Absolutely. A few months ago, we were launching a Facebook public education campaign called FaceTheFentanyl.ca, and we were talking about patches. We were talking about prescription fentanyl and people abusing it and misappropriating it. Now we're talking about synthetic fentanyl that's manufactured outside the country, that doesn't have the quality controls, that you're basically rolling the dice when you're consuming these products. And people are dying in other places. We don't want that to happen in Ontario.
And who are the users that you're worried about? Who is buying?
Well, it can be anyone. It can be people who are addicted and they're desperate. It can be people who are more recreational type users. They just like the high kind of thing. We have about 50,000 people who are addicted to opioids in this province. They're at risk if they don't get the proper doctor-supervised painkiller that is fentanyl. So what we don't want to happen is we start seeing this across the province in spikes. And that's what happened west in BC and in Alberta.
The numbers there are staggering, and you're concerned it's going to get to that point here?
Absolutely. Since Alberta started tracking the synthetic fentanyl deaths from 2011 to 2015, they had a 4,500% increase in those types of deaths.
So quickly before we let you go, what do you think needs to happen next? You put out this warning, but what do you do now? Well,
the first thing is get people to be aware of the issue. And again, this is not a crime problem only. It's not law enforcement. This has to be government. It has to be social agencies. It has to be healthcare. We all have to work together to raise awareness. We need to know where the stuff is coming from. We need to intercept it. Government has to pass legislation to punish people, yes, but also to prevent it from coming into the country.
To make it a priority. Joe, thank you.
You're welcome.